Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm looking forward to this one. All right, so it happens that like different management companies for artists will email me that this artist has a new album out, or they've got a new single, or check this out on YouTube or whatever. Sometimes the artists themselves will reach out to me, and it happens fairly often and fairly frequently. The music is not right for the channel. But I do like giving exposure to new artists or newer artists, right? I just do, because everybody needs some exposure. Anyway, Eleyet McConnell, the spelling of the first name is fascinating to me. It's not E-L-L-I-O-T-T or whatever. Eleyet, E-L-E-Y-E-T, McConnell. The song is Surrender. Hadn't heard of Eleyet, don't know the song, but it was requested by Michael Stover, who's part of MTS management or something, and he sent me an email. I said, I'll check it out, just because I like to do things for newer artists. And so in checking through like which songs I might want to do, I'll listen to like 5 seconds of a song, maybe 10 seconds of a song, just to see if it fits, right? So I probably checked out like 8 or 10 different songs of Eleyet's, and I settled on Surrender. So let's see what we got here. Here we go.
Took a long time to wait out the rain. Took forever till I could see the way. I've waited a lifetime just to find you. And I needed to see all that I can do. If you're looking, you won't find me in the same place. I don't walk through my life in the same way. Changed so much that I don't recognize when I look in the mirror. Oh, but I needed to change. I never saw myself near that surrender. But I know right now what I should do. I'm gonna lay it all down and start things over. I surrender to you. Surrender to you. Surrender to you. I surrender to you. Surrender to you.
Spiritual.
I look back now and I still don't know how I made it through, but I'm stronger now with you.
Love her voice.
Was so hard back then, and it took me almost all I had to know. Surrender to you. And I never saw myself near that surrender.
Yep.
But I know right now what I should do. I'm gonna lay it all down and start things over. Because I surrender to you, yeah, yeah. Surrender to you. Surrender to you. I surrender to you. Surrender to you.
That I can relate to that. That was open-ended too. Who's she surrendering to? Commonly a song like this is, I surrender to you, Jesus. I surrender to you, God. I surrender to some higher power because I can't do it on my own. But that's not necessarily it. Sometimes you can surrender to yourself to become the true version of yourself, because through life, we try on different personas. We might get into different politics or It's a religion or different ideologies or different social groups, or try on this or try that career that doesn't match with who we are. And sometimes we can become so full of hubris and we lose who we are. And a lot of people can relate to this, but I know I went through this in my early 30s, and I now had a very similar moment like this. It was over the course of a 4-day weekend, and it was structured really well. It was brutal for me to see that I had become certain things that I didn't even want to become, that I didn't believe in. And I walked it back. I mean, it's the expression, the truth will set you free, but it can make you miserable at first. And sometimes you've got to go through that. It's like surgery. Who wants that? You go to the dentist, but it's for the long run, for the betterment of yourself. In this song, she looked in the mirror, I think something to the effect, didn't recognize herself, realized she had to make a change. And that's what makes me think the surrender is like basically surrender to the real self, the real you that's trying to come out. It's basically part of the book that I'm writing right now, is being the real you, the one that you were born as. And personality is a beyond fascinating subject, but I don't know the broader context of the album, if it's a spiritually minded album or not, but I got the sense that Jacob Herrick's, Sarah Emily, Jeff Cather, Terry Wood, that you folks are going to really like Eleyet. For some reason, when I was listening to some of the other songs, she has somewhat of a rock bass, or really like rock-based country or country-based rock, but she's got that in there. But her voice, her delivery, her mannerisms strike me as country. Even though this wasn't traditional country, it certainly wasn't pop. I mean, this could have been on a rock album too, and you'd believe it, but she strikes me as more, I don't know. Where's Eleyet from? I didn't even look that up. Michael, you can comment in the comments in here if you see this, which you will. Yeah, gorgeous voice too. I mean, not just technically, but emotionally, an appropriate holdback. That's one of the things I pay attention to when I listen to the vocalists who can really belt it out. It isn't that they can belt it out. It's when do they hold back? When do they know that a lyric, a mood, a section of a song has got to be pulled back on the reins? And she had that. And then she let her voice go at appropriate times. But never got the sense, not once in the song, that she was showcasing her voice to show it off. I got this, and this is the difference between a performer and a singer. She knew, or an artist and a singer. Eleyet knew. She just had that sense. I don't know if vocalists, if you intuit it or if you rehearse the heck out of it, but I got the sense that this is just her. Some people strike me as just being born with something, born to be something, and they find what that is. Few of us do, in my opinion. It seems like she has found that, not just because she can carry a tune, but an awareness of when to hold back. And that is only fair to the listener, because that is a good treatment. That's a good relationship with the listener when you're communicating something that's appropriate versus just, hey, here I am, check me out. And that's much appreciated. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song. This is a very real song, and I like the open-endedness of it. And the number that popped into my head is a 9.1. So that's going in the playlist of songs of 9 and above. I enjoyed the heck out of that. So there you go. Eleyet, should you see this? Well done, my dear. All right, folks, there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.